There we are. You can hear me. Can we hear Dalus?
Hello.
We can. Okay, we are good. Starting off with David getting a 21 months in. Thank you very much, mate. And Dalus followed up with a 19. YouTube's got its act together after it told us we went back to 1 month last time.
No. What was that about YouTube? What was that about YouTube?
Gordon, welcome in. Kai, alright? I'm well. Alright's a big question for this time in the morning with this team lineup. It's a big question. Morning, Andy.
I mean, put it this way. If you asked me if I felt more confident playing Motherwell after Wednesday or me actually managing to hold down a stable relationship, I'd say the stable relationship had a better chance.
Yeah, Motherwell away. And as all too often, we're saying it as an absolute must win. And I believe Giovanni Van Bronckhorst is feeling the team that he's trying to get himself sacked to get paid off, if I'm honest. Rosser, which may as well just jump right into it. Let's start talking about this team. McGregor and goals. I mean, it's like choosing between vomit and diarrhea at this point. We are goalkeepers, like what you'd rather.
At this point, you just throw McCrory in. It can't get worse. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus, man.
Your back line, Davies, has managed to be fit enough to start this, but at the same time, it's coming out that Tav has been playing injured for weeks, if not months, still playing. Like, what does that say to the boy Divine's confidence when, I don't know, what, an 80% Tav or something still playing? But Kings in the back line, you've got Borna, who's started, which is causing a bit of the controversy. You've got Kent, which is starting, which is causing a bit of the controversy. Lundstram in the middle, who's kind of he's always got that place in the starting lineup right now, but he does need to improve his performances. Arfield, who's playing his third game in 7 days when he's already looked leggy. Baffling decision. Tillman playing in the middle, great. I'm all for this. That's a great one. Yeah. I ain't mourning about that one. Not mourning at all. Nope. Wide, we've got, just said Kent there, who I would even love to see like Scott Wright or something get a chance to the Kent. Don't think he deserves it at all. And then with Tondo's been picked over Fashion Sakala after a lot of Fashion's performances he's been putting in recently. What his goal record is against Motherwell, confusing. And then Cholak up top, yep, all behind that, cool. We're fine with that. But man, I don't know what Ridvan's got to do to get a start in this team. Like I've read a piece that was, I believe it was a football Stuart boy on Twitter that put it out, and it done like a proper in-depth breakdown of the difference between Ridvan and Borna. And you see so many people, oh, Borna's doing alright, he needs options and stuff. He gets so many options, he's just not mentally brave enough. Hey, by the way, physically he can do it, he's more than capable, but man, he just wants to turn and play back, slow down an attack. Ridvan, when we've seen him play for us in a short period of time and from before, forward thinking player is exactly what we're needing. I mean, Ken, what else do you say about him? The centre back pairing now, where do you go? Man, I just don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking now. I'm not sure if I genuinely believe that Giovanni Van Bronckhorst is trying to get himself sacked with this lineup.
I mean, you'd think. I don't even know, man.
Whereas Kamara, who's not injured, whereas not even as a Cholak's doing alright, especially in the league, but Roof completely fit. We're not telling everyone he's completely fit, doesn't even get a place on the bench. We've seen him, he can play out wide as well. It's not his natural position, but he can play out wide. A fit Roof for us has always done well. And there's just so much
gets me-
confusion right now with this squad and team and decisions, and honestly, I'm coming into this today. It'll be a long time since I've seen this. For me, I watched one. I'm predicting one each today. I'm not predicting the Rangers one.
I mean, quickly going back from me to touch on the point you said about Roof, it's like, I don't know if a lot of people saw what Roof put on Instagram after the match we kind of, want to forget. But it's like, I swear Roof is one of the only players that actually still gets the mentality of what it means to play for Rangers. Like, for those of you that didn't see it, he put up on his Instagram story one of the memorial pictures of Jimmy Bell with the quote next to it, "You don't stop till the fucking job's done." Like, and I tweeted this after the Liverpool game, too many players are playing for the name in the back, not the badge in the front. Borna being one of them for me. Borna's so worried about being criticised, he doesn't want to make a mistake, so he just goes for the easy passes. But then, all he does is show people running at him inside and lets them run in. It's like, oh, I don't know. Like,
I'd love to see McCann giving a shot in the midfield. But
he looked decent when he got a chance.
Gerald with the 4-1 Rangers, Gordon 3-2 Cholak. I'd love to see Devine. I'd love to see Devine, not over a fully fit Tav. But what we're currently seeing of Tav, yep, all for it. Russell 2-0 years with a Cholak double. Hopefully you're right, mate. Lundstrom needs a rest. Lundstrom definitely needs a rest, man. It says after that Liverpool game, it looks like he's towing a caravan, and yeah. Let's see.
As for me,
I have it on good word, mate, that he is not fully fit. I do. I can say that with 99% belief that Tav is not fully fit, playing through an injury.
I mean,
how we've been in the league with Golak, I know. Golak,
yeah. I mean, it is a very fair and very valid point.
And yes, and if we don't want to do heads, he's got to be sacked before he gets on the bus on the way back, Giovanni, if we don't pick up the 3 points today.
If we don't pick up 3 points today, I want the fucking players throwing money at him saying, "Here, get the fucking bus back, you prick."
Stop swearing so early.
Sorry, I'm fuming at the way we've been playing recently, man.
Obviously, that's a point about it, Gordon. Where is this? He's in a Tav in the Europa League. We know it's there, we know he can do it against these opponents, but he's not doing it. That's not there. He's 100%. Well, I said 100%. He's 99% injured. I'm telling you. Cholak will save his top job today, Petty. I mean, let's see. No idea what I'm expecting here.
I know what I'm expecting, but
Hey, what do you gave us a prediction, Dalus?
No,
brave enough for this?
Honestly, mate, 1-0 Motherwell. I wouldn't be surprised.
No chance. We will score.
I wouldn't be surprised. Actually, yeah, no, with Cholak in the pitch, yeah, 1 each. I'm going to go with you. 1 each.
You got started to do, Brian? No idea, mate. No idea. Fitness levels are a massive difference, mate. Every single player on that team looks considerably less fit than they have done in previous seasons.
No, man.
Anyway, if this one doesn't go well, we've got a good day of football ahead of us for the neutral football lovers out there. can hopefully forget about this one. I'll have to watch it. No worries, Curry, mate. Hopefully you enjoy it. Nah, I'm desperately needing this team to start early. I think our brother fans, yeah, they're shouting for him out now.
Also, by the way, just to run over the bench as well, it's McLaughlin, Redvan, Stevie Davis, and Morelos. Did you go over the bench?
No.
No.
You said who's Redvan?
I've
I've not seen him. Have you seen him? Redvan? How much was he?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. I think he's got to be someone we just picked up off the street, man. Can't he be someone we paid a lot of money for or anything? If he's not getting games, you know?
That's a trialist or something, maybe.
Maybe. McLaughlin, Redvan Gomez, Stephen Davis, Sands, Morelos, Wright, McCann, Fashion Jr. and Devine.
Moments away from kickoff.
Cody, I have been saying that as well. It's like at this point you put McCrory in there. I mean, yeah, this is true. I'm just glad we're not playing City. They'd probably.
Here, I tell you, by the way, it's a good thing it's only Liverpool we're playing. It would have been 17 if we played Man City. Never mind 7.
I was literally about to say, I dread to think what City would have put past us, man.
Man City played us that night instead of Liverpool. They would have scored 10 goals. They would have. Oh, Cholak, Manelli. That's oh my, foul to take. See if he actually never. I know it's not his fault, but he never.
If he never went over, he could have got through to Cholak, and that was it. Boom, away. But yeah, Cholak nips in.
It's a very good foul for Motherwell to take already.
Oh yeah. Cholak nips in, manages to win the ball. Little bit of 50-50, the ball goes loose. Tillman picks it up, and as Steely's has said, Motherwell take the foul there to stop the counter.
Bit of a throwback, yeah. Motherwell with a long section ball over the top, and it's something that is going to be a talking point today. With this back line maybe lacking quite a bit of physicality, and Motherwell known for it. Every time that they get a corner, set pieces today, they are going to be overloading our box. I think that is an absolute guarantee of what we can expect today. Ben Davies, he's back into the team, but at the same time, statistically, he was our worst performer against Liverpool. Statistically, the worst on the pitch in terms of tackles, interceptions, passing accuracy. The worst player. Oh, what a situation we're in.
Gotta love it, boys. Gotta love it.
Well done. King, good fighting there. Well done. Good physical battle, that one. A long throw. Will we lose the ball from it? Yes, we did.
Name two things that go better together than Rangers losing the ball for a throw-in and conceding for corners.
Oh, before they go from fast, thank God he's injured. Nah, no, they're now, mate. I don't think we've needed him now. I don't think he's the answer. Okay, big shooting chance. Good block. It was a good block, to be fair. I don't think he should have done anything different there. I'm not glad he's injured right now, mate. I don't think he's the answer long term. You know, I've never been his biggest backing, but I think right now he's the best we've got. I think he'll be a big miss now. Balogun a big miss for me. Davies high and out. With a bit of pressure. Arthur nips in, Dillman needs to jump, doesn't. Gets a wee stamp in the foot there for a good measure.
Oh man.
Long ball given back to Motherwell and they punt it back to us. Lovely game of Scottish football so far.
Mm-hmm.
Kent, sorry. Davies tries to ping the long diagonal.
I mean, good
Throw in
effort.
high up. By the way, we've kept the ball for throw in, boys. Oh! Let's see what happens when we win the ball for throw in. Keeping the attack going.
Matondo drives in, Tillman, Kent, left side, taking on the player, and
Giving the ball away for this throw in. I would actually love to see a success rate. Some sort of chart or something for how horrendous we are at these throw-ins and how often we've given them away. King goes for a long ball. And it's a great ball by the way to Kent, who's a beautiful first touch. Waits for a ball not to overlap. Crosses in. It's felt to Tillman. Should shoot. Oh, he should score. He should score that. He puts his head up to the sky. He knows himself. That's a massive chance. Should be 1-0 Rangers.
mm-hmm. That's perfect. Like the most, like sorry, not the most. The least you ask to Tillman there is get it on target, challenge the keeper. You know what I mean? Or if it takes a block on the way, fair enough. But the most you ask is at least get it on target there.
Fights and never fails. Let's not have that come back to bite us.
Yeah.
Rangers throw in. We've won another throw in. That's something. Does that count as a success? Higher up the pitch?
It's a positive, so yeah, I'll take it.
The next throw in we've lost it with. You'd actually think I'm taking the piss, wouldn't you? If you were just listening to that. The minute we lose the ball off a throw in.
Oh, mate, it's ridiculous how often we lose the ball for throw-ins. Like, genuinely ridiculous.
Tav keeps it alive at the back post, puts out for a corner, nice. There's a very good spot this. I've just seen there, I've got a video sent to me of Tav in the warm up and he's like cringing at that's the word I'm looking for, but he's like
Winston.
Winston, that's the word I'm looking for. Something that's niggling him during the warm up. Like, this guy is not right. That's not his fault. Tav ball in, it's inviting. Kent, I thought one should have won a foul there, but no. It's not Taz's fault. If you're a player, you're going to go, let me play. If you're not 100%, if you think you're alright. But the manager needs to take that out of his hands. The manager needs to say, no, I need you back to 100%. Get out of the team. How we doing, Rangers?
Man.
And obviously, see with that sort of name, I'm like, how do I address you? How you doing, Rangers?
The thing that's worrying for me, though, is Motherwell right now are looking more confident putting passes together in the midfield than we are.
Ball that. But look, see that right there? What I've just watched is the reason that he should not be in this team. Bonner picking the ball up here and slows a full attack there, and there's loads of space to walk forward into the middle of the park or pass it to someone else. Turns around and passes it to the centre back. Horrendous.
I mean, Gordon, that is a fair point, to be fair. That is a fair point.
Kent with a wasted cross into the box. Ten and a half minutes gone already. Oh dear.
You bet £200 for Rangers.
You're a silly boy, mate.
I mean, in the league, I can understand the decision for the most part. But when the squad's looking as run down as it is right now, I mean, we're in October and the squad looks absolutely scunnered. Not quite necessarily. I don't all mean like physically for all of them, but mentally some of them just look checked out already. %, Yilmaz should have started. There was a thing that came out that said Rangers, like someone done an interview with Rangers, and they were saying Yilmaz is more of a long-term plan player. But, like, I'm sorry, like...
Good hold up, Cholak. That's nice. It's an inviting ball to Matondo. We've seen the pace there. One of the first times we've properly got to see the pace there. Boy had a rocket up his ass there. Genuinely.
100%, man, 100%.
So
forget what people want. Oh god, aye, man, that guy's rapid. I mean, David, for me, it's just about best manager that's available that we can actually get. Like, I said it a couple of weeks ago, I'm done with all this. Oh, get him in because he's staunch crap. Like, I don't give a damn who he is. If he's going to come in and win us titles, like, actually improve the team, like, I don't care. But as for British or foreign, that I can't answer.
Good win. King's been doing alright physically. Start this game back, right?
Again, Kevin Thompson, I think. I mean, I've not really kept up with him. All I know really is he's just got the academy stuff now, but I mean, you'd think, yeah, he'd know what it means to be a Rangers manager.
Oh, someone react to that! Motherwell snap him on it quicker. McGregor off his line. I think that was Arfield and Lundstrom just looking at each other there. No one wanting to take the responsibility.
As I was saying, like, you'd think he'd know what it means to be a Rangers manager, but you'd also thought Gio would have known that, you know what I mean?
What all that is to Matondo.
Oh, by the way, aye.
But he gives it away too easy after it.
Yeah. But I don't know. I genuinely can't say whether he has the managing chops for it or not, Cody. That's the thing.
I think he'd be more of an assistant manager, definitely.
Yeah.
Like an ideal situation for me is like a Kevin Thompson assistant manager, but then a proper foreign tacticianer that is. But then at the same time, all these boys that come in will want to bring their own coaches. They're not going to want to come in and go, oh yeah, I'll have Kevin Thompson as my side man. Like that's just doesn't work like that anymore.
Nope.
All these managers want, they'll be like, okay, I want to bring in this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
Yep.
I'm bringing this physio, I'm bringing this stats guy.
Orna, you absolute shite!
If we've got someone that can show us how to do throw-ins, I'll do.
Mate, did you see that as well though? Borna, like I think Borna was first to that ball because he saw the Motherwell player come and he backed down. Bring back Michael Beale.
I'd love it to be Michael Beale, but I don't think he will not come and be a manager when this board's in charge. I don't think.
No.
Because there was always the problems with Gerrard and the board. Ooh, Motherwell.
Yes, who gave the ball away again? Borna puts Motherwell through.
Chance.
Only one man in the box now though.
Davies does well, punts that away. Tillman should be up to challenge for this, leaves it. Ken lifts his head to look forward
there, man.
and shrugs his shoulders as in, I've got nowhere to go. Duncan Ferguson. He would install the right mentality anyway.
I saw an article the other day saying that Souness needs to be in to lead the clear it as well. I was like,
imagine he got all that dressing room now.
Oh, mate.
I just wish so. I wish so much, man. Just after that Liverpool defeat, Walter was still here, and he could have let him go down into that change room. I would beg for it to happen.
Borna, mate. Oh my days.
Okay, for me, I just don't know what he's properly like. Obviously, he's a little interviews, but I just can't see him losing the head with him and then giving them the bollocking they deserve.
No.
Like, he might, I don't know if he does or not, but I just can't see it. I can't see him getting fuming and giving them the, as you would say, hairdryer treatment that everyone needs now and then.
Gio looks more like and I mean, obviously, like Steely's saying, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, so this is all speculation.
Oh, Tillman asking for a penalty, shrugs it off. That would be soft. It would have been soft.
Yeah. But as I was saying, like it's pure speculation. No one knows other than the people that are in that changing room. But as you said, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that's going to rip into a team. He seems like more the kind of guy that will be like, yeah, no, look, guys, I know it's not going our way, but we need to do this. Come on, guys. Like, even if players are playing absolute howlers, he seems like the kind of guy that will be like, no, you're doing well. Come on, keep going. You can do better. You can do better. Like,
we've not got Maui to smile about it now.
I know.
Watching it so far.
I don't know, man. It's
Tillman flagged offside.
It's one of those ones, man, where it's just I expect more than this for Rangers. So it's a difficult situation then, man. Like, we look too one-dimensional. Like,
Kent leading account out. To be fair, that time the movement in front of them was horrendous that time.
yeah, 100%.
Definitely got a point there.
That's
this
thing,
is
like,
so
you go back.
genuinely boring to watch. Even as a Rangers fan now and they're neutral right now, we are so boring to watch. There's nothing. There's no light. Like, what do they train?
The thing for me as well, though, like, you kind of saw it with that Kent move there. Kent's driving forward, trying to run through players. And there's no movement for anyone ahead of him. They're all just kind of standing there wanting the ball into their feet. Which... I'd like to see a bit more movement. I'd just like to see a bit more creativity in the ball, you know. Physically, Kent's outmatched there, unfortunately, man. But Tillman does well. Managed to spin around, take a few players out of the game. Borna, Kent. Are we going to see though?
So passive it is, man. There's no proper penetration.
Yep.
Lack of better ways to say it. Nice, Tillman's nipped in. It's a shooting chance and it's such a timid shot. It's another really good chance. Quick.
I mean, as it's... If we drop points today, I don't know. I genuinely don't know, Fraser.
You know, watching later. A lot of them, mate. The Glasgow used to be 2 o'clock. It could move to 3, so I'll need to go get a side by side for the second half of that because it comes into Liverpool City. But we'll have the 2 of them on, and then I'll watch PSG Marseille later on tonight as well. Probably.
Oh, is that on later? Nice. That's the one game I didn't know about. Right, so 20 minutes in, there's been no clear-cut chances for either team. Tillman, he's had 2.
I think Tillman's first one,
half
chance
chances
for me. It's got to be a goal.
I don't know. He still had a couple of players in front of him in that as well. I'd call it more a half chance personally than like an out and out chance. But Tillman with 2 half chances. Other than that, there's not really been too much. It's pretty much just been box to box. Long balls, really, with a little bit of midfield play. But as I say, that Tillman does. Okay.
Tillman's nipped in well quite a few times high up winning the ball here.
He's done very well, high pressing. Points to Tillman for that 100%.
East. What are we seeing here?
Nice one, Reece. What one was it you met him at?
How have we won a free kick, but then it comes back and there's a drop ball from Motherwell? What did I miss?
He didn't give it as a free kick. He stopped play for like a bit.
He whistled
after.
and pointed it forward.
I think it's more because it looked, even to me, like it looked like Cholak went down holding his head, and obviously if a player's holding their heads, the way refs are now, you've got to stop the game.
The clearest tug of the shot you've ever seen from Motherwell there. Well, there's the handbags out. Players showing more fight than they have done for weeks. Love it.
Right, that's the one thing I liked about Arfield.
Yep, spot on, De Boer. Spot on. There's nothing. It's one of the biggest things I said as well. See, after that Liverpool game, it would have been wrong to expect us to beat Liverpool. Of course, it would have been wrong.
Yeah,
but
that would have been such an upset.
Just the way
regardless.
you lose. You're saying there. See if we just absolutely gave it our all. You could see players busting a gut, absolutely busting a gut, knowing they had nothing left to give, and we lost 3-1. Cool, no problem at all. Well done, boys. Good effort. But to lose like that, and as you're pointing out some of the words there, heartless, no fight. There wasn't even anything though that you're asking for your players to get sent off and booked unnecessarily, but they never even went in to try and crunch someone out of legit nothing. They didn't even look frustrated.
I'm pretty sure it was first half of that Liverpool game where it was like Arfield was getting like proper stuck into them. There was one where it was, I can't remember who it was down. There was someone down on the ground with a player standing over them. Like right, even like the player standing over, I think it was Goldson, before he got injured, talking to the ref, because he's on top of Goldson. Arfield comes in right in front of the ref, doesn't care, just pushes the guy off Goldson. Like, you see little glimmers of it, but that fighting for each other, that not taking crap for your teammates, that's what I want to see. That, like, the bit of passion, the bit of this is my team, do or die for it.
That
you know
absolute
what I mean?
head in hands moment. Thanks for the corners, Boer. Oof.
That boy at the back post was trying to get to that though with that diving effort, man, honestly. Crunching's not the modern academy way these days, it's all about movement and passing. I mean, it's true, like it's the style modern football tends to be going towards.
Matondo that's so poor. The options we had there, Arfield and Cholak running forward, he just wants to sprint and loses the ball, running into trouble. Oh, it's so frustrating. Good, a bit of attack here, Van Veen as well for Motherwell. Played wide into the channel,
Only
crossing
one in
chance.
the
He has
box.
all the time in the world to cross it into the box, and it's poor cross. The amount of time he has is... Oh... Chat, I am fearful. I am fearful right now.
I mean, it's one of those ones where it's like you get some people that are like, right, just show them the wings, there's not as much danger for the wings. Like, keep compact in the middle, shut out the box, show them wide. But when you concede as many crosses and that kind of thing, like, I get more nervous when the ball's out wide than when it's coming central recently. Come on, Borna.
It's done the same again. Two shots on target, 60% possession, one each in the corners.
So I'd like to see though, Ben Davies actually coming forward with the ball, try to make a player overcommit into him, maybe open up a pass somewhere else.
See, that there is the injured Tav again.
Yep.
Where he's gave the ball to Matondo, we're used to seeing him then busting a gut, getting past that back line, wanting the ball in behind. No, he just hangs off, waits for a pass.
I genuinely hope, like, whatever source you got that from, it's right and it's not.
Yeah, Fraser, you need the good combination of them both, don't you?
Aye.
Which is why we've got the guys like Lundstram in here, but he's not doing it now either. Yep. He's looking at out of form, as many are.
Like, you need the players that can do the pass and move, but that also have the strength to hold off their players, hold up play, and buy that couple of seconds. You know what I mean?
And Brian, I hope you're wrong, but unfortunately I agree, mate. I hope we're both wrong. Said it at the start, I believe this team lineup is Giovanni trying to get himself sacked.
Motherwell spill the ball there. Lundstram does manage to nip in and pick it up, but he's pulled back by the Motherwell player Van Veen, and it's a free kick to Rangers just inside the centre circle in the Rangers half. Yep.
Lundstram slack past there. I don't know if it was Davies or King that he played that to there, who had to react really quickly and they couldn't do anything except blow to the ball up the pitch. I mean, Colin, is worrying if 100% fit Divine isn't better than a 50% fit Tav. You know what I mean? He's got to be better. I've not seen too many talk about Lundstram, but definitely David deserves the criticism recently.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, this is the thing, right? It's the only thing really that you'll see when anyone's asking for changes or this or that. Like, the only thing we are asking for is accountability consistently. Whether it be the players, the board, the managers, anyone, all we want is accountability. Like, if you're not doing your job, you shouldn't just be told, okay, on you go, keep going.
Scott, I agree with you, mate. I do agree. You play like this continuously in the league, even if you scrape your win today, you're going to drop a lot of points. Are Celtic going to drop a lot of points in the league? No. So, I just think him dropping any points today guarantees that Lundstram horrifically gives the ball away here, invites Motherwell into a big attack, and Arfield takes him out, and it's a bit of a professional foul. You don't mind that. 100% Lundstram's fault there. Arfield covering for him.
Yep. Takes the yellow card in that situation, as you said. Professional foul, it's always going to be a card, but.
And majorly missed. Hadji's going to be. Oh, I cannot wait for him to come back.
Mate.
Genuinely can't wait.
After the World Cup, he's meant to be back in it.
Should be back after then, mate.
Yeah. Oh no, David, 100%. The recruitment's not all on Gio. Like, that's why you'll see like a lot of people are calling for Wilson out as well. Because all it seems to be is free transfers, and then the people that we do put the money into.
You're talking about that. They're relying on them. Oh, hold on, let's see this Motherwell free kick out first. Sean Goss is over it. Walls that way out to block it. But you're relying on it, but you get young McCrory, who when we've seen him, what's the game we've seen him against Celtic, done alright. Can he be any worse than the two goalkeepers currently? No.
Yep.
You've got McCann, desperate for a game in midfield, instead of Davis or Arfield, whatever. You've got Kamara's now out the squad. We don't know if he's injured or whatever, because they're not saying anything else about it.
Oldson's meant to be a 6-month long-term injury.
Once Lowry's back, he'll get game time. Once Lawrence is back, he's going to get a lot of game time. Once Hadji's back, he's going to get game time.
I mean, at that point, you've got too many options to pick from going forward. You know what I mean? As long as, you know,
After World Cup back to the year,
players in the now.
Hollander, Suter, Goldson. I don't think Suter's good enough to play.
And I think it'll be a very long road back to regular games for Goldson as well.
And I don't think Goldson's going to be ready for right after World Cup.
Nah, not a chance. I think will he be... He'll be on his way, but like I think, as I said, I think it was like a 6-month estimate it was meant to be out for. Which, I mean, that takes us to what, March, give or take, February, March. And even then, with him coming back in March, I think it's going to be a case of he's not going to get straight out. Well, obviously, you just don't do it with a player that's injured. You don't put them on full 90-minute matches, unless you're like, desperate. But
Van Veen looking to get a shooting chance here. Nothing on that. Yeah. Well done,
nothing
boys.
on that, ref. Yet.
Can we quickly counter? Davies plays a good ball to Cholak. 3 people in the
I
middle.
thought Cholak had took a bit of a horrible touch there and left it.
Does it? Well done, big Cholak. Wins the corner.
I like
He's
that for
pointing for
Cholak.
him where to go. Screaming at people to be darting into the 6-yard box there.
I mean, there was someone like penalty spot. I don't know who it actually was. There was someone penalty
Arfield,
spot.
Kent, Tillman charging into the box, I think.
Yeah. I'm guessing it would have been Arfield, the one that was a little further back, maybe that you could have hit the drag back with, but...
I agree, right? Corner, that's a good corner, it's an inviting one, but easily cleared away from Motherwell. Throw into us, high up the pitch.
Honestly though, like...
Kent.
I think the biggest thing we're missing right now, and the thing that you see when Rangers look their most dangerous, is when they're high pressing the ball. Like, think about how many times during that 55 season our front three were constantly pressing, constantly giving the defenders and the keeper trouble. How many times we won the ball high and were able to go in the counter-attack? Like, I want to see
I know what
that.
you're saying, Jamie. I don't want us to lose. I mean, you never want us to drop points, but would us dropping a point today actually benefit us in the long run? Because if we see Giovanni out, will we see it then improve? That's a risk that I think we've got to end up taking. Even if we win this today, I think we've got to be taking that risk, because if you continue to play at this lack of intensity, this lack of style, this lack of purpose, this extremely boring style to watch, we're going to drop an unbelievable amount of points throughout this league season.
Come on. Good free kick here, Borla. Come on. And it's decent looking at the back post, but...
It's crossing chance. Good ball, and it's inviting. Keeper does well to claim it.
Yep.
I'll hit the nail in the head even though it's... Yeah. It's not Gio's fault everything that's going on with the club, but Gio has to take accountability for a bit of this team's mentality right now. and the lack of style in what they're trying to do. That is Giovanni Van Bronckhorst's fault. Yeah, you might say we've been poor with the recruitment and can't compete with Liverpool or do well in Europe this season. Cool, okay. But you're trying to tell me this squad of players can't go out and bat at Motherwell? Come on.
Matondo actually does really well there to get the space to knock one into the box, but do manage to get a corner out of it. Or throw, rather.
Yeah, Tony. I see the point, mate. I think if they don't know, Gordon, like, the fans only lose the plot with that though. And then if we stop spending as much money on it, and that's when they'll really feel it. That is beautiful for Tillman, the foul up. I mean, you would think he knows that their head's not in it, but he keeps continuing to play these same players, mate. So, is he just extremely poor at reading situations, or is he trying to get sacked?
I'm going to play devil's advocate here for a minute, though, right? Is it maybe players in the dressing room just leaving them with no choice but to keep putting the same team out and out just because, like, we can sit here and say attitude in the team looks bad, this, that, the other, but is attitude of the other players that bad that Gio feels he's got no choice? You know what I mean? Again, like, this is what we're saying at the start of the game. We don't know what goes on behind closed doors. I mean, yes, personally, I've lost faith in Gio at this point, but I'm also not going to put it all on Gio, like Steely was saying. He's got a part to play in it, but I don't know. Something needs to be different. I can't quite put my finger on what. But at the same time, it's like, you get the people that are like, well, who would you want if you was? Who do you want? Who do you want? We're not the ones paid to look for people out there. Like,
did you see that thing I said in TikTok about the tweet that I seen?
Possibly. Let me check.
So this is... You talk about who would you replace him with then. I've seen this on Twitter and I thought it was quite good, saying if you hire a guy to build your house and halfway through the job you see that he's doing a shit job,
I remember
are
that.
you going to continue to let this guy build your house even though you can see it's going poorly, or are you going to let him go and take the risk that you can find someone to do it better? Marco Bielsa. Imagine that nutter here.
I agree with that. I'd say a good 90%. I agree with that, Scott. Yeah.
Are Club Bruges, have they got more money than us? A team that have just absolutely cruised to the Champions League to first place. Belgian League. They get more money than us.
Fair, who's their group though?
Champions League, mate. Bayer Leverkusen, Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
Stephen Davis is manager. No. Is that Reedabix?
Jesus, man.
Scott Parker? He got the tactics. I'm not sure. The number one person I'd want, but it's not going to happen, is the Bodo Glimt manager. That's the number one person I would want, but I think you'll go to the on paper the better teams, like the Prems or Spanish, whatever.
Take Tuchel. I'll take Tuchel or Pochettino. Yeah, I'll take them. Yep, sure.
Dice,
why not?
But I've seen so many people mention him as well, and I'm like, nah, maybe. Don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, this is the thing for me, right? Like, 30 years old.
Who's getting booked here? What am I missing?
Time wasting with a free kick. Aye. 30 years old. I cannot remember a time where the fans, not unanimously, but the majority of the fans were so upset and tired and just feeling hung out to dry.
I'm stressed eating chocolate. Someone's going to score now and I've got a mouthful, aren't they?
Oh, 100%, Porky, yes. Like, no, I don't think anyone would ever debate Champions League's a massive step up. But, as you said, a team that was beating your Leverkusens, your Leipzigs, shouldn't be coming at a Champions League group with as poor a goal difference as we have and not even a single point at halfway.
Mate, let's be real. We're going to finish the worst a Champions League team has ever finished. We're already at that point, and we've got Napoli away and Ajax to play.
Yep.
We're going to finish, unless we somehow miraculously beat the two of them.
Take 6 points. Somehow.
We're going to finish the worst a Champions League team has ever finished. Don't get me wrong, our group is extremely difficult, one of the most difficult Champions League groups I've ever seen, but Motherwell ball in, that is inviting. We've got another chance to put it in.
Oh, don't jump into it like that, Tav, come on.
Sean Goss want to put it in the box.
Just
Punted
get it out
away.
there, that'll do.
Can we
That'll
challenge
do.
it?
Just
Nope.
get it out the danger area, I'm fine with
What
that.
a ball for Tav.
Tillman busts a bit of a gut there to actually get to it. Born on the overlap. Are we going to see a last minute?
No.
See, that's the other difference. Normally you'd see Tav right in at that back post there.
That is true. Tav crossing chance. Put it up.
Just kind of goes between everyone there. It's a pretty low cross. It's like it's try to get it into feet for a shot, but it just goes between everyone. Right, Borna, get up, Fort Kent. There we go. Early cross through Borna.
Oh, it's in there. Cholak.
Oh.
Motherwell defenders come out to stop that.
Yeah.
Cholak was sniffing. And that is going to be it. Up, half time.
Half time.
What a boring, tedious, worrying half of football to watch. Oh, mate, I've started this game on the water.
I'm still in the tea now, mate, but we'll see how long that lasts. Ah, man. Right. Chat, I know we've been absolute downers about everything today. Like, I know we have, and I apologise. I know you don't come in here to just, like, see that and hear that. But at the same time, we've got to be realistic about things as things stand as well. That is part of it. The good, the bad, and, well...
Right,
unfortunately for Rangers fans recently, it's been bad.
Toilet quickly, mate. We can talk half time. We can talk about Tav's statements, the head of partnership situation.
Oh, that one.
And
Yes.
But BRB.
Oh, no bother. And yeah, don't get me wrong, like guys, for those of you that have been in here for years, you guys will know. Like the good, the bad, we do talk about it all. Unfortunately, when the overall atmosphere around the club's a little bit lower, it just like, I mean, the attitudes reflect that. That's the kind of stuff you're talking about. Don't get me wrong, try to stay positive about it. Like, very, very, very much do hope that it is just a dip in form or something, or like just a bit of faith that the players can put something together. But it's frustrating at the same time, you know what I mean? Celtics wobble over, yeah. With that win, they picked up. They're looking like that shaky couple of games spell for them is done, right? Hello from Toronto boys, it's Sid. That's a new name on here, Sid. Hello, welcome. Would like to see Cholak and Morelos up top together. Yep, 100%. I think everyone's screaming out for that. At the end of the day, the league, realistically, we still have a shot at. It's super close right now. So I get if he's like, right, okay, it's working right now, don't change it in the league. But Champions League, why not? Why not just throw them both up top, see how it goes? Like, as it stands, we're not getting through, we're not getting Europa. Like, why not just use these last two games to try something different? To see if another style might potentially work, you know?
Thanks, Hannah. Yeah, SSV, I know. Ridiculous. All sorts. What are we saying? I just don't even know what you look at in this second half. Yilmaz on for left back. Maybe Scott Wright for one of the wingers. Fashion on. Proper slap in the face. Right? You looked at Tav's statement, which is it really Tav's statement? Tav's statement.
I was say, what do you want to talk about first?
Everyone in the club will have went through it, but let me find it. Where is the actual statement? Right, I've got it. Awful football, man. Captain disappointed, blah blah blah. We can only apologise for everyone that looked at that score line. We can take some positives at the first 45, okay, fair enough. I'd never once look at any of my teammates and say that they chuck in the towel. See, the fact that they think that is worrying. If they thought that. If they think people against Liverpool never gave up, that is extremely worrying. So you're trying to say you played to your best of your ability and get pumped like that? Never want to lose a game, you certainly... We'll learn from it, it'll only make us stronger. How many times have we heard that? Haven't I said the squad must now lift themselves ahead of another important Scottish Premiership fixture. Continued, any defeat at this club is hard to take. The benefit is we have a game around the corner in the league and we are coming off the back of two strong league performances. We know what it takes, we know what to demand from each other, and we will continue to do that. All these nice little words, and this is the actions that we get.
Actions speak louder.
Bunch of people pleasers to keep the blue pound coming in.
If you go with two up front and they both get injured, you're in a right pickle. Fans need to stop this talk. I mean,
Mate, that's a ridiculous thing to say. Like, no point in us playing Tav when he's fit then, because he might get injured again. Like, I don't know why we're playing Lundstrom right now, because he might get injured and we don't have a CD yet. Do you know what I mean? You can't think like that. I know what you're saying, but you can't think like that in football. You can't think, oh, what if they get injured? That's like Man City going, oh, we can't play Haaland. Can't play Haaland against Liverpool today. He might get injured.
I mean, that's the thing. No, if it's Steven none taken, we know. Trust me, we know. But that's the thing. It's like you say, if they get injured, where are you? Like, there's still Roof there. Everyone just seems to forget about Roof.
Doing profiles tonight? I'm not sure.
And that's the thing as well. He's been played as a winger 99% of the time at Rangers. But what was Sakala's position before? He was a striker. Would I trust Kent as a striker? No, probably not. That's a different one. But like, yeah, you've got Roof, you've got Sakala that's played striker before. I mean, he's PC, Cody, PC. But if Roofer's on the bench,
well, he's not on the bench though. He's not even getting in.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, I'm not sure, but if I'm doing clubs, it'll be later on tonight. But speak to the boys after the Classico, then Liverpool City.
See, I feel, Mags, I never really slept last night. Tillman's played up top for Bayern as well. Well, there you go then. It's another option as well, you know.
Honestly, man, I'm just laughing, scrolling through social media, and I'm just laughing at it. Like, oh man.
Actually had that's a strange one. Just had a DM pop up on Twitter for a guy I played on FIFA last night. Okay. I mean, the guy isn't being toxic. That's a shock for the FIFA community.
Is that a Bernabeu today as well, isn't it? Today. It'll be a close game. Barca get better now, but still think we dread away too much. These big games will always show up.
Yeah, I agree with that. And as well, just to touch on your point there, Gordon, I mean, it makes sense, because other than Tillman's work rate, you can't really say, like, he looks good on the ball, in most of the time, knows what he wants to do with it, he's direct, he can take a man on. The biggest criticism I have of Tillman is that he gets lazy.
Yep. Any pass match for that first half? Show like maybe? It's alright.
King's looked solid in his 50-50s, and any time he's had to take a man on.
The last one today, it was double that, dodgy mate. It was 600k, and it was for Arsenal and Barca, a double. What's on class? Probably not today, mate, but I can look at doing it further on. If I'd done it, it would be on Twitch though. I wouldn't do like a classical watch on here.
That would definitely be a Twitch thing.
I think Gio will get sacked. Do I think? No. I do not think he will get sacked.
I mean, that's the thing, Sandman, is have the players lost faith in Gio? Has Gio lost faith in players, but he's just got absolutely no options? Like, But anyway,
brutal watch.
The other thing that came out, like, how dumb do you need to be when you work for a club celebrating their defeat within 2 minutes on social media?
There's been a lot of, I think majority of people agree with the decision, but some people are like, but I think it's always just the way it is. Like, it's just TikTok I spoke about, but it's totally unrealistic to expect every single employee at Rangers to be a Rangers fan.
Oh,
but you don't be a Liverpool fan, for example, post yourself celebrating in the Liverpool end after that type of horrendous performance. You know how badly there's going to be an uproar in Glasgow or of all the Rangers fans about this, and you're posting celebrating them losing. Oh, it's so stupid. See if he just went there himself as a Liverpool fan, he enjoyed the game, went up the road, boom, that was it, done. Cool. Fair play to him, he's a Liverpool fan, does what he wants as long as he's doing his job well for Rangers. But publicly posting and celebrating Rangers losing like that, oh man. He got what was coming to him.
Because that's the thing, at the end of the day, you've got to remember, well, yes, okay, you might not be a fan, you're still a public representative of that club. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not even against them, like, putting photos up of him at the game and that kind of. If he'd waited a couple of days,
easy, okay, right after winning.
Like, if you'd waited a couple of days to do it, fair enough. You waited a little bit. You just put pictures up of you out, because chances are he was there with friends that he knows that are Liverpool fans or like for the like that kind of thing. Like, same anyone does with their social media, but within minutes of us losing, as you said.
You try to tell me you wouldn't have done it? Not definitely not, mate. I'm trying to figure how I would have been in a situation to that. I'm trying to think of something that would be similar, but absolutely not, mate. Totally not. The only guy greeting about it is him losing his job, to be fair. I'm laughing at him losing his job deservedly for being so stupid.
And if you'd listened, we actually did say that we don't have an issue with him supporting Liverpool or going to the game. It's when you're a public representative of a club, there's an expectation there.
A lot of people like that just tend to ignore your full sentence, mate, and just pick something like that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
What's your score at the final? I'm fearing Dalus. His first prediction might be coming right at this point.
Don't say that.
I'm blaming you, mate. I'm blaming you for this.
Don't blame me.
Your safety go 1-0 up, you're getting it. I'm kicking you for the goal. But you'll probably actually thank me for that.
I'm like, okay, you're watching the game. Cool. I'm off to actually do something.
Oh, thank you. I'm out. Oh, here we go.
Oh, man.
And you thing is, well, so many people were all talking about how that guy, is he sacked or whatever. It just says he's left the club, so we don't actually know if he's went, yeah, there's no point in me being here now with it, or if it's a mutual decision, or if Rangers have just went, you're not being here anymore. We've got no idea. All we know is he's left the club.
Yep. So that's the thing. It's very much one of those ones where behind closed doors he could have been sacked, but the club have said, like, look, we'll just say you've left, kind of thing.
Guys,
you know
what
I
would
mean?
you say if we sold Kent in January? Celebrate, mate.
Rangers have scored when Steely gets Leslie B on. Reese, text the mother-in-law, get her in here.
As long as it's for decent money, I mean.
Tav, poor there, man, poor there.
Still going strong. Cry out the Rangers support.
What would you say if we sold Kent in January? At this point, I wouldn't be I wouldn't mind at this point, to be honest with you. Like, and again, it's nothing about his. Well, other than his shooting, he's not had his shooting boots on for the past season and a half, probably. But other than that, it's nothing to do with his technical ability. It's, I don't know. I just think the bombing it up the line style of play isn't really working for us now. I think we need to invest in other areas of the pitch more so right now. But
I think we need to heavily invest more in that area of the pitch. I think it's a massive place we're losing out on. Look at Celtic, goal scoring wingers coming from everywhere. Every winger is all goal scoring wingers. Can't just rely on your strikers all the time. You need multiple sources of goal scorers. You look at them, you forget who's the striker. The Greek guy, Lachmak or something, scores goals all the time. Jota scores goals all the time. Abada, whatever, whoever else they've got, they all play wide and score goals from them. It's never just, they're not relying on one guy. They've got so much creativity. And we are Joe Morelos, then what? Then who's scoring a goal?
Tav. And when you're right back, it's like
50%
one of your top goal scorers.
Tav,
I know. But also, guys, no changes at half time if you haven't seen the team or you don't know what it is right now. It is on screen at the moment. McGregor in goal, Tav, King, Davies and Bourne at the back, Lundstrom, Tillman and Arfield in the midfield. And then Kent, Cholak, and I don't know why I've got right on there because it is not right. It is Mutondo that is in the right wing. So that's a mistake on my part. It's not right on the right wing. Mate. It's Mutondo. Ah, it's not right, mate. That's not right.
Kent driving it too.
I'm still doing a better job with the lineups than Sky Sports, mate. They have Bourne as a winger half the
time. That's a good ball and it's inviting. Cholak, he just doesn't get the accuracy on the header. Rangers fan was born in Barcelona, please. I mean, I can get behind that, mate. Fair enough. Porky, I would agree, mate. I don't think it's enough of a case for Rangers to just go, you're sacked. But
no,
for him to be like,
someone over that.
For him going, okay, my relationship with the fans is totally ruined. I'm going to get rightly or wrongly dogged abuse off the fans now. It's going to be a bit weird for me working you when everyone's called me out. Rangers don't want him there because of that, and then I think it's just been a mutual, yeah, the best thing to do is you to leave, pal.
But then, like, you've got to also look at his role at the club as well and the knock-on effects that has with that. He was like, what, head of partnerships?
Yep.
Like, how many companies are going to look at that and be like, right, well, the fans, like, he's lost the fans. What value is a partnership where the fans don't back him going to bring?
King does well to recover there.
Yep.
Oh, Tillman to Lundstrom, poor for both of them. Invited chances, a shot, and it's a good save. Oh man, McGregor screaming at the players in front of him, and rightly so. I thought that was it. Lovely turn from Mutondo.
Slip his player.
And then should have played Cholak, holds on it for too long and plays a slack pass. Honestly, gets a foul.
To be fair, two hands in the jersey pulling him on as he tries to make that pass.
Yeah, so I'm asking too much for it. I'd rather be born in Madrid. Madrid fan me, you know. Decent stop from McGregor and that.
Poor strike for the Motherwell striker, but you can only save what comes at him, and it was a good stop. Or maybe I've been playing too much FIFA where I think he should have just banged that in far post. Maybe I've just been playing too much FIFA.
No getting any stats for that off the top of my head, mate. No. It's obviously I think he'll come on. I said I think he'll come on and I want to come on is always a little bit different. Or we just sang Johnny Bush's song. Definitely not his song, maybe he's tuning for a new song, but it won't be his. Oh, good Leslie, we're needing you.
Yes, Leslie's here.
I want to see.
So right on cue, here should be a Rangers goal. Leslie's in the chat.
Malik Tillman's just saw us.
Get off, by the way, Malik Tillman! Oh, what a run from
Malik Tillman has just scored a screamer. He's run from, what was that, about the halfway line, by the way? All the way through. And it is a lovely finish from Malik Tillman playing through the middle of the pitch. That is, wow.
And would you know it, it's right as Leslie B gets here.
Massive cheers coming for the Rangers end.
Who told Steely to get Leslie in chat? That was a better call than Gio's made all day. Whoever told Steely to get Leslie in chat, that's a better call than Gio's made all day.
3, 4, 5 players he gets past.
And then the keeper.
And then the finish.
See, this is what I was saying. Tillman is a great player. He just gets lazy sometimes. I mean, Trey, it's not the best defending in the world, but he's going past 5 players. Someone's got to do something there. The fact that he's just...
It was beautiful.
Yep. I'm behind David for manager. That's it. David for the new manager. There we go.
Malik Gascoigne.
Referee.
Brendan Rodgers be available soon. Imagine that. What type of universe will it be for him coming in?
Mate, that's the thing though. Tillman makes that run, gets that goal, instantly the confidence looks up in some of the players. Like...
CJ's tweet's quite funny, that, to be fair.
What's he said?
CJ's tweeted saying, Tillman picked up the ball from the halfway line and genuinely said, "Fuck this, I played for Bayern Munich."
Nah. I mean, yeah, no, I like that one, CJ. I like that. Nothing in that, ref. Yep, keep it going. Keep it going.
Good carry for Matondo here. Now will we get a final product?
Matondo's basically went, hey, you can do it, I can do it too.
That, and no final product. All of that, then the execution is so poor. Done all the hard bit. Rangers end is bouncing.
Oh, David. It's alright, mate. We'll just get you in like a 6-inch steel-plated bunker. Keep the fans away from you. It's fine.
Good tackle, ball there.
Only thing we ask is you do some post-match interviews on the watch-along, mate. That's all we ask.
Don't forget the passing part either, does he? Just run.
One of the commentators said Motherwell players gave Tillman a police escort to the... It certainly looked like it with the way they were just around him, aye. I don't know if it's just they were scared to put in the tackle, just the ones behind couldn't keep up with him, the ones in front of him, I don't know, could they not find the distance to put in a safe tackle that wouldn't give away a foul? I don't know. I look at that, halfway line, boom, shrugs off number 26, goes through 17 and 24, then through number 27 and number 4, boom, goal.
It's a beautiful goal, man.
Yep.
Kept the bench absolutely loving the goal.
Mate, honestly, the one that looks happiest about that's Scott Wright.
Still want Gio sacked. Doesn't change anything. Cannot be watching this week in, week out, relying on moments of magic like that.
And it's like
It's
someone
not
said
football.
it
I mean, the
during
boy
first
looks like an American football player. The size him, didn't he?
I know, man. I know. I mean, he looks more like a running back or a wide receiver or something. Not quite one of the big boys that do the hits, but aye.
Whatever that means, mate.
I think there's one, maybe two people in chat that get it. I know we had a couple of American football fans in here at one point, but through the back of lunch from there, man. But aye, someone said it during the first half. If the money gap between us and Liverpool
Couple up
is such a valid excuse, then why is the money gap between us and teams like Motherwell not? Like, you know what I mean? Tillman do it again. Ah, poor touch for Tillman. 50-50 there, ref. He's literally just been gymmed. Dalus. Oh, Steelers fan here, Sandman. Steelers fan here. Big boys to the hits. I mean, it's not just the defensive line, Trey. It's not just the defensive line. Obviously, you've got your blockers and all that as well. I just didn't want to get too in depth with it in a stream where like 99% of people probably don't watch it.
Time. I'd love to see the
Gordon, don't
once
remind
you
me.
have centre backs available, the three at the back, a fit Tav and Ridvan, then your left wing back, right wing back. Joe Atmore else up top. I'd love to see it.
Brian, it's a very, very different game.
Lundstrom in hard, good. 4-4-2 would be a solid change, wouldn't he? You'd centre mid, proper runners in centre mid. Who would you play? Maybe like Jack and Lundstrom or something? Don't know.
Motherwell boys down holding his head. Ref's going to need to stop the game, yep. Oh, 100% Porky, that's the thing. I don't think the money gap is an excuse for it at all. It's more just the amount of people that come in saying, oh, well, the money. Like, you know? And it's exactly that. The amount of, like, the teams we played off the park last season.
take the one all day, don't you? But my God, is it boring to watch? You're not going to get a moment of absolute magic of a guy running past 5 players every week.
No.
You need the creativity. That's just not going to happen every week.
That's the thing though as well. Like, don't get me wrong, yes, Aribo was very good in other areas as well. But so many people use those Aribo moments of magic as well for why we were so successful. I mean, don't get me wrong, yes, he done it, but he was also involved a lot more in the pitch as well.
Brazil, David.
Poor pass there.
Davies, poor pass to ball now. Inviting pressure on for nothing.
He was pressured and he had to try and put it round the man, but...
Put it to the keeper.
Right. Yeah. It's at this point I'm just praying our predictions are wrong though, mate.
This game's far from over, man. Unfortunately.
I know.
Second goals majorly needed James, yeah. I agree. Davis coming on. Who are we getting Davis on for then? Townley, I guess?
Probably.
You got the battle fever. David, let's read the books. It's came to life.
The man's just in an eternal slumber until he hears Davis coming on the park.
Davis?
He's like, what? I'm here. Hello. What's going on?
Don't you two commentate the game? Nah, we just leave it.
Was the game on? Why did no one tell me?
When is the game?
I don't know, mate. I thought it was 3 o'clock kickoff. My bad.
I must be sleeping. It's been that boring. I've not watched a game of football yet.
But in all seriousness, Stephen, if it is your first time here, it's not just commentary on the game. Like, the whole point of this is just a place for fans. It's just a place for fans to come in and talk about everything and anything, really. Like, if there's big moments and stuff, if there's stuff happening in the game, yes, we'll talk about it. But, like, it's not, this isn't just about focusing on the game.
I like your opinions, Dodgy, mate.
You're a Giants fan? Could be worse, at least it's no Ravens.
Waiting for your sub or ball? Yep, he has, man. Gio is.
I mean, I'll be honest. I felt like it was going. I felt like it was going that way at the end of the Gerrard era as well, though. But I think that's obviously once. Because I mean, as much as Gerrard says he found out about the job 2 days before, okay. But I think like it started going to that when everyone's head was at the door. You know what I mean? Jamie, honestly, like, he has the Scottish Premiership attitude. Like the hod back, keep the line, keep a clean sheet,
Scott
hopefully
Wright,
we'll pick something
keep
up
the
up
ball
top.
alive, going into the box here. Davis puts it in the box, well cleared.
Decent ball in, Motherwell first to it though at the front post.
No, I would not take Gerrard back. No.
That's a foul, we take that. Good win for Borna there. Grab the foul, edge of the box. I mean, Porky, that's the thing, you will never get. Oh god, oh, I'm so tired all of a sudden.
I wonder why, mate.
Forget.
I wonder why.
Probably not like I sat up all night playing FIFA or anything. But no one will ever 100% be in agreement, right? No one will ever be in 100% agreement of what the right direction is. But I don't think anyone can disagree that something needs to change and something needs to happen. Looks like it's going to be Barisic to take the corner. Good corner for Barisic.
Get in, man. Lundstrom
Should
have sealed the game. First man to the... Oh, let's go. Corner whipped in, Bonner gets his assist, and it's definitely papering over the cracks here. 2-0 though. Did it come off his shoulder? It's like off his shoulder or his back or something there, innit?
Brian, we were saying that earlier that we'd love to see Beale back, but unfortunately, well, Steely made the point that with the current board being what they are, and the same board not giving Gerrard the backing when he was here under Gerrard, I don't think he'd come back. So, you know.
Aye, we take it. We've got to take it still, haven't we?
Aye. 3 points for 3 points. It keeps us competitive in the league.
Oh,
That's
he's
the main
definitely
thing.
going to keep his job now, isn't he? Look at Tav limping. Look at me limping coming back.
Oh, Tillman, mate. Tillman's just absolutely... Oh, Tillman's just absolutely mugged him off there, mate.
Happy? No, not really, mate. Not really. Happy about his 3 points, but I'm not happy with the style of play. Not happy with the manager. Not happy with the board. Not happy with these previous results in recent weeks. So many negatives, man. But 3 points, of course, brilliant. I mean, hopefully the 3 points. That's what you said there, Jamie. Nowhere near over it.
And that's the thing for me. As you said, it's papering over the cracks, right? But as long as we're still competitive in the league for me right now, that's the main thing. The league's the thing that's the most important.
And you're not going to be playing like this. You will not be competitive in the league.
Oh, not long term, no. Long term, no. But as it stands right now, we're still, what, 2 points off? Also, this is the thing though, right?
It's going to take a while for me anyway, but I will need another big game, another big win, another exciting performance. It says it after it anyway, the embarrassment and levels that he showed. Easily the second most depressed I've ever been following Rangers. Easily. Doing well. It depends what you say is doing well, Paul. Doing well as in getting first or second in a group and going and trying to beat someone in a knockout stages. Like, realistically, it might never happen. But if you consider doing well as in putting up good performances, enjoying the big days, the big atmospheres, fighting and coming at least third in your group, I don't think we're far off of that. Or shouldn't be, is the issue. Shouldn't be.
See, I preferred the system at Ibrox. Like, I think 5 at the back at Anfield wasn't the way to go. It was too defensive. And I mean, yes, okay, don't get me wrong, Liverpool, yes, they're a good team.
McGregor was absolutely standing, man. He saved that to beat
100%.
7 again.
100%.
Unfortunately, he was very poor at Ibrox.
But it's like, you're the underdogs anyway. Just go out and fly at them. Like, no, like, I mean, how many games have we said it after, right? You can forgive mistakes, but you cannot forgive a lack of effort.
Definitely, we still might win that, mate. Imagine. I don't know how it works. I think we need Liverpool we need Liverpool to beat Ajax. We need a point at Napoli away and then beat Ajax at home for the last game.
But we'd need to beat Ajax by a bigger margin than they beat us, I think.
We'd be through on that. Is Ajax on 3 points, mate? But the only thing is, I think Liverpool might rest people against Ajax, and Ajax might end up getting a point. So, because Liverpool are already through, but they're trying to get first. Oh, no, will they rest when they're trying to get first in the group? I suppose maybe not.
As long as Ajax lose both games, then aye. But
well, they need to lose their first game and then we beat them, aye.
Yeah. That's the thing though, man. You should never leave it up to hoping other teams win or lose. But again, in that group, being realistic, with the form Napoli are on, and with teams like Ajax and Liverpool, third place would have been doing well for us.
It's a dangerous place to... straight in. Oh my god, McGregor just leaves it. It's Alan McGregor at fault. He just lets the ball go in the net.
I'm not gonna lie, it was that pixelated for me. I never even saw it.
He just let the ball go in the net. There's no other way to... You see it here, right? He's just let the ball go in the net. Like, what are you doing?
I think
we need
a
new goalkeeper. This is horrendous. Like I said it earlier on. Choosing between McGregor and McLaughlin is asking, would you rather have projectile vomit or diarrhea? Honestly,
that is a To be fair, that is a tough one for McGregor when he's at his front, like coming towards the front post.
So why is he coming towards the front post? It's McGregor's fault,
100%.
100%. Positioning was the worst thing about it.
Good free, like it is a great free kick, but it comes forward when the ball's high looking over him, and then doesn't make an effort to go back to even try and recover it. But it's some free kick, top bins, man. Postage stamp. We'd all be screaming if Tav done it, so
Absolutely not. Gift of a goal, man.
that was his debut goal. Fair play to him.
Take two, yeah. Here we go, man.
Motherwell, 3 16-year-olds on the bench, that was one of them. It's amazing what happens when you give youth a chance, you know what I mean? God, another set piece. I can't watch, mate.
Everyone's
Can't
agreeing
watch.
online. McGregor, horrid, man.
Thank God it's another horrible corner for Motherwell there. Hopefully it's for Kent, man. Get the two of them on the park at the same time. But we know it's going to be Cholak coming off. Rangers fans making themselves heard there, not happy about that. Cholak off for Alfie. Jamie, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Minutes, I know.
Mate, that's the thing. It's like you look at our transfers. It's all been right. Who can we get in a free? Who can we get in a free? We've spent a bit of money with Cholak, Yilmaz. Yilmaz, he's barely got a sniff in. Okay, yes, Cholak turned out to be a very good buy. He's been very good so far. And obviously that's the thing, like a lot of people are like, oh, we're not spending money, not spending money. We brought Tillman in and loan. A lot of that money coming in will be going in like wages, because coming from Bayern, he'll be used to a pretty wage packet probably. so some of it will be going in wages, but well done, King, by the way, to stick in and get that ball back. Poor for Alfie there, man. Absolute poor for Alfie.
Oh, Davis. Nothing on that. Alright. Free kick to them, fair enough.
Yep.
I don't think it's a free kick. No, handball. Aye.
Yeah.
Handball. There was no foul on Davis up until the handball. Yeah.
Nah, it was just a coming together. Players got tangled in each other. I think Davis has tried getting ahead of himself, thinking it's a foul and pulling the ball back, but 3-1 final score in Morelos, 87th minute out Morelos. Why did I say it like that?
Tries to catch McGregor's poor positioning again with a free kick, but it didn't come off properly.
Goldson being out will be the making of King. I mean, he's looked good so far, Porky. He's looked very good this game.
I'm not yet, Bob, but I'm working towards it, mate.
Oh no, Matt, 100%. Like, we've got Hadji coming back. I think Hadji is going to be a big difference. Like the creativity he brings, the vision. Like Hadji and Tillman in midfield would be a really good combo.
Good creative players there, Dodgy, mate. Very good. And the midfield for me, there's just no enough. Like, there needs to be one proper defender in there.
No width to that as well, though, if any of them... Well, Tillman and Lawrence can, but I think all three of those players play better centrally, so...
Put in the midfield anyway. That's what you said.
I know, but like that's what I'm saying. If any of them have got to come up and go out wide, like oh no, Dodge 100%. Like you could do it with the three of them, but like I was saying, I think all three of them just play better centrally.
Tillman turns. Chance for Kent. Drives into the box. Bournemouth's chance to cut it back. It's a shooting chance from Lundstrom, who takes his time. It's pathetic.
Oh.
It is absolutely pathetic.
Not that
it's got to be
be
scored. Had it first time, had it second time, had it third time. Pathetic from John Lundstrom. Got to be taking those chances. Or at least hitting the target.
Hitting the target I can agree on, but I think pathetic's harsh, if I'm being
Totally,
honest,
that's pathetic for me at Rangers standard. Got to be hitting target there. Shaking his head himself, he knows. Tillman's so good, mate. He's just all an attitude player. And Lundstrom set King up. He's gave him a yellow card. Motherwell trying to ask for a red, but he was completely set up by Lundstrom's poor back pass.
Yep. Thankfully, there was another centre back there that possibly could have stopped a chance, but if he was last man there, that's a straight red for King. Thankfully, Ben Davies is getting back there.
Yeah. Yellow card's the right decision there, right?
Yep. Steely needs a couple of drinks, man. He is stressed. He is stressed with this Rangers team right now.
No stress, just fuming.
Well, at least the stress is gone. Although, to be fair, Gordon, I think most of us are in that boat as well. Into the back post.
Just same old story that I'm watching with this league and the performance. It's seen this story far too many times. You know the outcomes, and nothing's getting done about it. Get on with it, ball now.
Balogun was out after 14 minutes yesterday. Ooh. I'm trying to think, what is the run of games? We've got a game on Wednesday in the Cup.
Dundee in the Cup on Wednesday, then Livingston at home, then Napoli away.
Aye.
Then back-to-back home games, Aberdeen and Ajax.
Aye. Is the Cup game home or away?
Home.
Good, okay. So basically we've not got to watch along for like 2 weeks, basically. 2 and a bit weeks. Because I'm assuming you're going to the Cup game. But
Yep.
goals today were all individual moments. 100%.
Both sides, aye.
100%. Not one team has came on the park and tactically outmaneuvered the other. It was a moment of magic for Tillman. Decent corner for Borna that Lundstrom managed to get in the end of and tuck it in the back post. And then good free kick for the Motherwell boy as well. Wish I could have hit free kicks like that at 16-year-old. Jesus.
I think his idea was just a bit hold up Jamie, but he's not getting this stuff. Say that though. Kent definitely fouled there, yep.
Mate, how do you even complain about getting a yellow card for that, you know what I mean? There's TV cameras on you. You can see him pulling Kent and Kent going backwards. Like, how are you not embarrassed there? Complaining that that's not a yellow card. Jesus. Can't have a go at Tillman's work rate today. Oh no, today Tillman has been outstanding.
Yep.
Tillman has been
match today.
Yep. This is the Tillman we saw in the first couple of games of the season that's back out today.
But then you've also seen Tillman is just a complete
confidence
attitude player.
He's a confidence attitude. Whatever you want to call it, like whatever word you use for
well,
it.
That work right there, I'm just seeing there from Tillman, outstanding. At Anfield, he was just going on you go, walk past me, don't care. I'm not going to put in an effort. And we've seen that unfortunately a couple of times before. But when he's on it, arguably our best player.
I don't think it's arguable, to be honest with you, mate. I think when he's at peak, he is our best player.
I mean, when you've got a contract at Bayern Munich, it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yes, you'll probably get people that argue Cholak because of the amount of goals he's got, but just having the goals doesn't equate to you being all round the best. Like, I mean, well, as you said, having a contract at Bayern Munich, it kind of sums it all up, doesn't it? So
I think we should get more out of Kent, a lot more, mate, a lot more. Predictions for City Liverpool, I think City will run riot. I think City will win by at least 3.
I'm going to say 4-1 City, actually, for that. I think Firmino's got his eye back in for goal now. His confidence will probably be up for midweek as well, getting that double.
City are just different, man.
Salah looked very good. Oh no, 100%. But yeah, I think City walk it 4-1.
I'll go Alan on a double. Got us to go first, but Kent, mate, you just look. Kent doesn't want to be here. I don't even think that's a debate. I think everyone can see Kent's totally lost his interest for whatever reason.
Since Gerrard went, mate, it came because of Gerrard and the Liverpool link. Since Gerrard's went.
True.
That's it. This is the thing as well, though, right?
Come on.
100% you're right in what you're saying about that youngsters aren't getting an opportunity, etc. But how many times did we see Lowry come on and instantly he had like game-changing impacts? So anytime he played, he looked like he could arguably have been man of the match. And then we come out and say Yilmaz is a long-term project as a player. Like,
Oh, sick.
But yeah, as I was saying, like, then we come out and say Yilmaz is a long-term project as a player. Like, why are we paying $6 million to have him just not involved? Like, oh, poor King there, mate. He's been no, it was Tav. Tav came over. That's ain't what you want to see, man. Another centre back down.
Should be the last action of the game here anyway. This can't take the Premiership to ever look at a champion. I don't know. Depends, but because what Kent are you talking about? Right now he's not even Championship level. But Kent playing the top of his game can go and play mid-table in the Prem. The Kents that we've seen before can go and play at whatever, at Newcastle for example. Give me a full-time whistle.
This'll be it. Long ball from McGregor, full-time whistle.
Right, there we go. That's enough moaning for me today. Thankfully I can go and watch some decent games of football now. 3 points is 3 points. Keeps Gio in a job, unfortunately, I do believe. Although, even though you're scraping performances like this, you continue to play that, you're going to drop a lot of points over the long run. So I would have him out of, well, I wouldn't even be inviting him in a team bus back home.
Yeah, hard game, definitely a hard game to watch. Very worrying, moments of magic that made the difference. But as I said during the game, you can't be expecting and asking for moments of magic from players week in, week out. The team just feel lost. They feel like they don't have a direction, a purpose, a way they want to play. Something just changed. But 3 points on the board, that is the main thing. We are still competitive in the league. And on to the cup later on in the week.
Right, Jack. Cheers to everybody for going here. Dalus's links are in the description as well. Don't forget to check that out. But so we've got there 3 points. The positive watch along, I'm sure will come back soon. But we'll just, you know how it is with football. You just got to get through some of the lows. But
yep.
Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next one.